The preview for Boruto chapter 70 talks about Kawaki's new resolve and the ongoing conflict. So how crazy would it be if Kawaki uses his powers to save Naruto from facing Code, and an unexpected plot twist that will lead to the infamous scar on Boruto's right eye. Will the scar reawaken the pure eye of Boruto, and can there be a major death on its way? Today's video is gonna be all about predicting the 70th chapter of Boruto manga, so subscribe for more stuff like this and let's begin. In the last video, we talked about the downfall of Code and Eida's huge decision. This time we are gonna discuss everything from Kawaki's new resolve and how it ends up in Boruto's scar, the Jougan, and possibly a major death. Chapter 69 had a panel which showed Kawaki getting his dojutsu and karma activated soon after Eida's entry in the village. The way Eida's panel is placed right after Kawaki's panel could be a hint that the reaction in his body is because of the Moon-Eyed Girl. Or this assumption could be totally wrong, and maybe the reason Kawaki activated his karma and dojutsu is because he wants to shift Naruto to a safer dimension, because he has already sensed some danger in the village. I don't think Kawaki would ask Naruto for permission before sending him to the new place, and it all could be done out of blue without letting Naruto realize that Kawaki was behind this. Upon ensuring the safety of the 7th Hokage, Kawaki will definitely rush to the place where Code and his mysterious ally have appeared. But Sasuke and Boruto would have already reached there, considering the time Kawaki spent on saving Naruto. Now here's where things get crazy. If we go by Eida's assumption, Kawaki being an 80% Otsutsuki being should make him immune to her love power. But what if only pure Otsutsukis like Boruto are immune to Eida's curse, and Kawaki not being an 100% Otsutsuki could end up in him becoming Eida's captive? But this assumption could turn out to be completely wrong, cause if Eida would join hands with Konoha, the only possible way for the village to save its citizens from her lust would be to inject Otsutsuki genes in them. This chapter could also lead to Boruto losing his eye in possibly two ways, and the second possibility includes an unavoidable death. Shikamaru said there is no way Naruto and Sasuke would be able to bypass Eida's love power, which is really alarming for the whole village. That's why he offered Eida a chance to switch sides in order to ease things up for everyone. If Eida denies Shikamaru's offer, which would be a dumb move in my opinion, there's a good amount of chance Boruto and Sasuke would appear to face her off soon after. While Boruto would remain unaffected by her abilities, Sasuke could act similar to Amado and the others that will make him totally useless against the cyborg girl. Boruto on the other hand could most likely have a rematch with Code, where the battle will get so intense that he will end up in getting his eye cut. If things turn out that way, then I think Kawaki will make his entry at the most crucial moment to save the day. If Kawaki's dojutsu got activated subconsciously in the previous chapter, then I guess Boruto's Jougan could also awaken in a similar way after getting his eye cut. Amado predicted a second coming of Momoshiki, where he will take over Boruto's body even though he's living his new life as an Otsutsuki. If things end up like that, there's a really good chance that Code and Eida will forfeit Konoha. Borushiki appearing in the Leaf Village will lead to a really alarming situation, and in order to calm things down, Sasuke will show the resolve that he talked about in chapter 69. So in order to bring Borushiki down, he could use his sword to destroy his Byakugan, and before letting go of Boruto's body, Momoshiki will kill Sasuke. That will bring an end to the legacy of the Shadow Hokage. In this way, Sasuke's death would be a kind of sacrifice for his village, and he will be able to forgive himself for the wrong that he did in the past. Upon gaining his consciousness back, Boruto will realize how dangerous he has become to the people around him, so he will take the decision of forsaking the village to continue the legacy of his late mentor. Now let's move on to our final theory for chapter 70. Kawaki could reach the place where Code and Eida appeared in response to the reaction that he got from his karma. There could be a death battle between him and Code, and with the help of Sukuna Hikona, he would shrink the claw marks of Code, making it impossible for him to escape. Eida, upon seeing Kawaki in front of her, would get totally red, and the aesthetic and fighting skill of the red karma wielder would make her readily agree to Shikamaru's deal. And I think to completely betray Code, she could use the claw mark of him to bring Demon there in order to stop Code from using him as a last resort, just like he did last time. The charm of Eida would make Shikamaru encourage Kawaki to accept her love, and the hookup of this broken duo would eventually lead to the destruction of the shinobi world sometime in the future. Here are some more Boruto theories that I'm sure you will enjoy, so check them out and I will see you in the next one.